One of the most notorious rivalries in rock music is that between Oasis's Noel and Liam Gallagher. Their turbulent relationship, which was characterized by heated arguments and outbursts, finally caused the band to break up. In this video, we will highlight the key moments that have defined their ongoing conflict. Number 7. Origins of the feud. The genesis of the conflict between Noel and Liam Gallagher stems from their difficult childhood in Manchester, characterized by conflict within their families. Raised in a working-class household, the brothers frequently had a rocky relationship with their emotionally distant and occasionally violent father. They developed a competitive spirit as a result of their challenging family dynamic, which would later show up in their careers as members of Oasis. Both brothers, Liam with his brazen, rebellious attitude and Noel with his introverted nature, stepped out when the band was formed in 1991. Oasis's disparate outlooks on life and music became more and more obvious as they gained popularity. Liam embraced the rock star lifestyle, defined by his flamboyant persona and penchant for controversy, while Noel frequently assumed the role of the responsible older brother, concentrating on songwriting and band management. As both brothers attempted to strike a balance between their aspirations in the music industry and familial loyalty, this tension gradually became more intense. Number 6. Physical altercations. The violent fights that broke out between Liam Gallagher and Noel are a symbol of the strong feelings that pervaded their relationship. The first significant incident happened in 1994 while on tour, when Liam threw a tambourine at Noel following a furious dispute about private matters. This incident predicted a pattern of disagreement that would characterize their interactions going forward. The instability of Oasis' relationship escalated along with the band's meteoric rise to fame in the late 1990s. Punches were exchanged during a physical altercation that broke out during Liam's remarks about Noel's family in May 2000 while they were on tour in Barcelona. The most famous fight happened in August 2009 at the Rock and Scene Festival, where a brawl broke out backstage after Liam was accused of hitting Noel with a guitar. The fight got so bad that Noel had to announce his leaving from Oasis right away, saying he could no longer collaborate with his brother because of verbal and violent intimidation. This crucial point not only signaled Oasis' demise but also demonstrated how interpersonal disputes can get out of hand in artistic collaborations. Number 5. Creative differences. Since the beginning of Oasis, the Gallagher brothers' feud has been characterized by creative differences. Noel Gallagher, the band's main songwriter, had a clear idea of what kind of music he wanted to create, often drawing from classic rock influences while also adding pop melodies and reflective lyrics that connected with listeners. His meticulous songwriting process and desire to explore various musical genres were well known, as evidenced by albums such as Be Here Now, which featured ambitious production techniques and orchestral arrangements. Liam, on the other hand, thought that in order to truly connect with their audience, they needed to focus on emotional authenticity and raw energy in their rock approach. He frequently voiced his displeasure with Noel's creative choices, believing they deviated too much from what attracted people to Oasis. Significant tension developed during recording sessions as a result of this conflict over creative direction. Arguments over song arrangements and lyrical content became routine as both brothers battled to make their ideas for the band heard. Number 4. Influence of personal relationships. The Gallagher brothers' feud is influenced by a complex web of personal relationships that are intricately linked to their careers. External factors started to significantly complicate their already strained relationship as they navigated fame and success. One of the main points of contention was that Liam believed Noel's marriage to Sarah McDonald had made him less close to his brother. Their interactions were also impacted by other relationships within their inner circle. Friends and associates occasionally took sides or fanned the flames of their rivalry, exacerbating already existing tensions. For example, different media representations frequently portrayed one brother as being more empathetic than the other, which further muddied public opinions and sentiments regarding each other's behavior. Their rivalry gained depth from this intricate web of interpersonal dynamics, which made reconciliation harder to achieve as the two brothers felt cut off from one another in the face of outside pressures. Number 3. Financial strain. Over the years, the Gallagher brothers' feud has also been significantly influenced by financial strain, especially in light of Oasis' enormous success in the 1990s with hits like What's the Story and Morning Glory, and Definitely Maybe, though the band made hundreds of millions of dollars from album sales and tour revenue. Arguments about money grew more heated because the brothers disagreed on how earnings should be allocated among management groups and band members. Noel was frequently upset about the distribution of earnings because he believed he should have received more credit for his songwriting contributions, as he was also largely in charge of Oasis' artistic direction. Meanwhile, Liam felt that because of his ability to connect with fans through his stage presence and personality, he should have received equal financial consideration for his role as the charismatic frontman. They developed a distrusting relationship as a result of these financial disputes. They stopped seeing each other as just brothers and started seeing each other as rival business partners. Their working relationship became even more complex as a result of this shift in viewpoint, as they had to balance their competing personal and professional agendas. Number 2. Long-term impact. Beyond their private lives, the Gallagher feud has had a profound influence on popular music culture ever since Oasis, along with Blur and Pulp, became one of the defining bands of Britpop in the early 1990s. Unquestionably, they have had a significant impact on music, helping to define Britpop and capturing themes of working-class British life and lyrics that fans of all ages could relate to. Nevertheless, many of their fans were devastated when they split up in 2009 after years of growing discord and hoped that a reconciliation would result in new music or tour dates honoring their shared legacy. The ongoing feud has become legendary in rock history, frequently cited as a cautionary tale about sibling rivalry within creative partnerships and as an illustration of how personal conflicts can derail even the most successful collaborations in music history. Oasis is still regarded by fans as one of the best bands in rock, but their potential was mostly unrealized because of internal conflict. Fans often wonder what might have happened if they had worked things out sooner. Number 1. Potential reunion. Rumors of a possible reunion have sparked hope among fans who have been waiting impatiently for Oasis to come back since their 2009 breakup, along fed by nostalgia for what is widely regarded as one of the most iconic bands in rock history. The brothers have hinted at being open to working together again in a number of interviews and social media exchanges where they have reminisced about past successes, while acknowledging that time may have softened some grievances they once held against each other. Noel's divorce from Sarah McDonald in 2023 is thought by some to have eased some tensions, as fans excitedly await what could be an iconic return for one of rock music's most beloved bands. Rumors about a potential reunion tour in 2025 have also gained traction. Amid these discussions about reuniting on stage after years apart, speculation about new music has also surfaced. Although their turbulent past to public insults and disputes that lasted for almost 3 decades has largely contributed to skepticism, these signs suggest that perhaps reconciliation is possible and offer hope to fans who want to see them perform together again, as well as revive their musical legacy through new songs that celebrate both brotherhood and artistry. The music industry has been shaped by the fascinating story of sibling rivalry told through the feud between Noel and Liam Gallagher. Although fans are still hoping for a reunion, Oasis and the Gallagher brothers will always be remembered in music history. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe.